Hey mamas, welcome to this episode of the Mom Training Podcast. I am so excited because this moment right now is stepping into one of my favorite times of year. Now don't get me wrong, I love the holidays, love spending time with family, whatever, but the holidays are a lot of work. It is a lot to travel if you're a traveling person. You got to go somewhere. I mean, it's fun, but it's a lot of work. But now we get to choose work. You're like, what? Choose work? Oh, yeah. Okay, so there are many different ways to look at the beginning of the year. It could just be a new year to you. It could be a time that, it's just another day in the office. Okay. It can be, it's just another day of the month. Oh, but for me, man, and I invite you to see it this way, it is an opportunity to jumpstart. It's an opportunity to do something different. It's an opportunity to give yourself another chance. Now, there are many arguments of, well, you could do that anytime. Why does it have to be the beginning of the year? Well, I mean, do you think about it? I mean, shoot, if you want October 1st, October 15th, okay, June 3rd, you could do any day, right? I'm going to start today. These are the goals that I'm working towards. I'm going to make a plan and I'm going to tear that crap up, okay? The beginning of the year for me, and I invite you to look at it this way, is a new beginning. I don't care how many naysayers and people that are, knocking on goals, like, I'm not making resolutions this year. Okay, like, how many, look at their fruit. Do they accomplish a lot of stuff? Like, are they living day to day? Do they enjoy their life? I've just noticed that a lot of people that don't set goals, that don't, and again, it doesn't have to be the beginning of the year. It could be any time, but that are not goal setters, a lot of them, a huge amount of them are just going day to day, living their life, and might not find the amount of fulfillment that they really want. In order to feel fulfilled, there has to be a purpose. There has to be a reason why we're getting up in the morning. Okay, and it's more than just taking care of our family. Those are goals. Like, you're already accomplishing goals, feeding your family every day, keeping your house clean, getting the laundry done, getting the laundry folded. Those are mini goals, right? But unless we are purposefully sitting down and saying, okay, I'm going to accomplish this thing this week, or I'm going to work really hard every single day towards this thing. That is where true fulfillment comes from. That is the thing that's going to push you to get out of your comfort zone. Do that thing that's uncomfortable, but that's going to give you results. Okay, my husband and I right now are trying something we're really excited about. And one of our goals, and we actually started last night, was, we ended up talking to this man. He was actually over at his parents' house for dinner. They're buying a house from him. And he was eating dinner with us, and he's like, yeah, I go to bed at 8 p.m. at night. And I get up, at 4 in the morning. And, you won't even imagine the things that I can accomplish and get done and how I take care of myself because I am, I go to bed super early and I'm up before the rest of the world. And he believes that there's a certain amount of inspiration, a certain amount of work that can be done early in the morning. And it's like, kind of like a gift, like the amount of things that can be accomplished that early in the morning because your focus is so much better. It's amazing. So I don't think we're going to go to bed at 8 p.m., but we're shooting for 8:30 or 8:45, okay? We get kids to bed. We like to pick up the house a little bit before we go to bed. Anyway, we are starting this, and so this morning, my alarm went off, and I'm bounced out of bed. Like, that's something that I have learned from other people. Like, in other words, do what you say you're going to do. And that is a constant thing to work on all the time. I'm going to, I'm going to work on this. I'm going to do this. There are many times that we fall short. I fall short all the time. setting goals, and then you just, you like shoot towards it, but then you get distracted and it kind of like, meow, you're like, oh, shoot. Okay. But it continued us in the right direction, continued to help us push our comfort zones, get out of those regular habits that we have, and shoot, we can pick it back up and we can try it again. That is the most amazing thing about hope. Hope is being able to look at where you left off, look at the places where you're like, hey, well, I didn't completely finish that thought or that goal, but I'm going to pick it up again. And I'm going to be excited about it. And it's going to be an adventure. And I'm going to push myself. And I'm going to work on being the person that I want to be by doing that every single day. So I challenge you to make goals. If you've never been a goal setter, you got to do it. It's going to help you so much. Okay. And in mom training, tonight, actually, we are doing, we skipped the week before Christmas and moved it to the 30th, which is awesome. So we could focus on Christmas, and now we're focusing on goals. We're doing a huge goal setting thing tonight. So if you need help setting goals, you can join mom training and either join us tonight or, go back and be able to listen to the replay. And we have worksheets that go with it, and tons of questions that are going to spur things for you. It's going to be freaking awesome. So if you need help with goals, you need help knowing how to set them, you want like more in-depth detail, we're going to talk about that for an hour tonight, about mom goals. Okay. These are things that we as moms all need to work on. Okay. And build, and how it's going to make us feel better. It's awesome. Goal setting is going to be your key to success this year. Figuring out exactly what you want, what your priorities are, and being able to build a plan and follow through with it. So the main thing that I want you to focus on is, who do I want to become this year? Not just what do I want to do? What do I want to accomplish? But who do I want to become this year? And as you focus on that, as you focus on the characteristics of, okay, this type of person is dedicated. This type of person doesn't mess around. This type of person shows up no matter what they feel like. That's who I want to be. This person is kind, even when they're tired. This person is organized. You get what I'm saying? These are things that are going to help us to reach any goal in the future when we become what we need to become to achieve these things. So that is one of my main focuses this year, and is actually something that I have always just made goals, made plans, and moved forward. But this year is different for me. This is, who do I want to be and who do I want to become this year? And what skill sets do I need? With the Mom Training Podcast, we're talking about what, our skills, our ability to have mindsets that support where we're wanting to go and what we're wanting to do, right? So where do I need to increase my skill? Okay, who do I need to become? Who do I want to become? And where do I need to increase my skill? Okay, this goes along with the plan. Where do I need to increase my knowledge, my skill sets? Do I need to learn how to be more organized? Do I want to learn how to meal plan more, budget, how to have better relationships? There are so many ways that we can better our lives. And yes, it can be like a complete goal. Like, I want to go on a date with my husband every single week. Okay. Those are an awesome goals. But what else do I want? Like, what do I want to be able to do on those dates? I want to be able to communicate well with him. Okay. Well, where do I learn that? Who do I learn from? Well, someone who has a good relationship, right? It goes back to everything that we've talked about. You find someone who has what you want and you do what they do. And you can learn how to have that good relationship, how to budget, how to meal plan, how to take care of a family, how to be a sane mom. Okay. There are people that know how to do what you want to do. So as we're focusing on who we want to become, what skill sets, what mindsets we need to gain, we look around us and find those people who have what we want, and we learn from them. Because if anyone can do what you're seeing that you want, you as well can have those results. As we put one foot in front of the other, as we keep trying, as we keep focusing, and sometimes it may feel you're like, dude, I just don't know. Am I going to get this? Again, going back to what I was just talking about earlier, pick up where you left off, dust yourself off, and let's do something great this year. This year still might be challenging. There still might be things that have not gone back to normal. And that's okay. What goals can we set in our home? What goals can we set for personal growth? Reading books, listening to more audio. What can we do to better ourselves? Whatever is going on around us. Whatever might be going on outside our home. Let's bring it in and focus on how can I be a better mom? That's something that I can do. That's something that I have more control over because it's me. I can control, if I need to work on being nicer to people, if I need to work on being a better housewife, if I need to work on communicating better, spending more quality time, getting off my phone. I mean, there are a million things that us moms could work on. What do we want to work on to make our home a better place, a sanctuary? And let's focus on that. Let's bring it home. Let's bring it internal. Our goals this year. Who do I want to become? What do I want to learn? And I'm going to utilize my time instead of being drowned in media, literally. I mean, just so much media, being completely overtaken by just hours and hours a day. Instead of that, how can I change that around to be time that I grow? Be time that I spend time with my family, with my husband, with people in my life that matter to me, whether that be through, talking to them over the phone or a Zoom call or video call, whatever, because things are different right now. How can I build what I want in my home, the relationships that I want, and become the person that I want to be? That's what we have control over right now, you guys. That's what we have control over. That's what we can do. Have hope in that. Have excitement. Have faith in that. Yes, this is totally going to work for me. I can do this. Set your goals this year with intention. Make a plan, and let's go get it, mama. Let's become who we want to be this year. Just even if it's 5 steps towards that person, take them. Take them. Become the mom you want to be this year because we're intentional, because we're focusing on who we want to be as a mom, as a wife, a housewife, an individual, a friend, and learn the skills that we need to make those things possible. Okay? You guys are awesome. This is going to be a great year no matter what goes on around us. Make your home a place of safety. Make your home a place where you protect your mind and your heart and the people in it. I believe in you. This is going to be an awesome ride this year. I'm really excited I have lots of interviews for this podcast that you're going to love hearing from. It's just going to be an amazing year. Stay tuned, stay connected, and especially stay connected to your own desires, your own intention. Let's do this year. We got this, and we'll see you next Tuesday on the Mom Training Podcast.